McDaniels on this Memphis offense. Grant, with what they've done with their defense. Again, this prodigious Grizzlies offense leads the league in scoring per game, better than 123, but their fewest points in any half this season. Julius Randle puts it on the deck, guarded by Edey. McDaniels finds his spot, half off and running.
And good patience there, but part of the defense here has been rebounding. The defensive rebounding against the Grizzlies. Grizzlies average about an offensive rebound on 34% of their shots as well. Points during the regular season, the Memphis Grizzlies. And tonight in this first half, only 4 second chance points. So Minnesota rebounding has certainly helped.
Minnesota team that's playing a third straight game without Dante DiVincenzo. He's got that sprained big toe on his left foot. And Minnesota is saying today that he is out indefinitely, so that has to be a little bit of a concern as Conley is going to be whistled.
The toe and recovering from a sprained toe. So not great timing for them, losing.
Minnesota in the midst of this 2-2 stretch. A stretch that began with that home loss to this same Memphis team last Saturday. They begin the day 22-20, the number 8 team in the West. Anthony Edwards, boy, around and out. So the Grizzlies showing some fight. Boy, they turn Morant back. McDaniels off the broken play. Edey, the behemoth, missed the dunk. Tracked down by McDaniels. And
done so much for the entire country, and the black people are still pushing for the time when we had to work. Sad to say, but we still have to work for those times because it's changed, but it has not changed enough as time grows near. Young people must realize that they have a job to do as well. Because they're young, only because they are human, and they're going to have travesties to go through throughout life. So don't give up. You keep on working.
It's great messaging, and I'm very curious.
Life. And I knew that God was going to do something, but I didn't know what. So I followed my feeling, folks. But the courage to stand in a country which the Constitution did not represent. And he was fighting for that, fighting for you and fighting for me. But I'm a Martin Luther King, you know.
Yes, just a few months. Tommy Smith, thank you so much. It is such an honor and a privilege to talk to you. Congratulations again. We really appreciate you.
I'm enjoying myself, and thank you.
All right, guys, take it back.
All right, Stephanie, just amazing to be in his presence as Jalen Wells, the catch. Just one of the most remarkable sports figures, truly, that we've seen in the last 50 years, maybe even century. But to be here listening to him in this city on this day, just really something special.
It is something special, and his courage, his leadership, and certainly what he endured, which wasn't always good, but to be celebrated now for his contributions to progress, I think is tremendous.
And with a just beautiful catch of those Mexico City Olympics in '60, just months after Dr. And then that iconic image that will live forever of Tommy Smith raising that fist up in the night air in Mexico City. Marcus Smart still on the sidelines. He's missing his 24th game of the season with that right index finger injury. This is Jackson.
More efficient, more comfortable with that little left hand push shot than his right hand.
And by the way, to see this kid Jalen Wells play
one of the most dynamic scorers in this league, and has struggled in that first half, but he is sticking to his assignment.
Here comes Conley rolling his way into the paint, gets it into the corner. McDaniels on a throw into double figures with 11. That'll push Minnesota's lead back to double digits. Here comes Jackson putting Gobert on skates. Here comes Edwards into the teeth of the defense. Let's see all things basketball. Honored and privileged to be with you. Spiro Ditas, the Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Stephanie Reddy, our producer Aaron Banks, and the great Lonnie Dale, our director, rest of our TNT crew. Minnesota Timberwolves, number 8 team in the West. Memphis, 3rd in the Western standings. This is Wells, the rookie.
Making Edwards work for everything on the offensive end.
There's the shooting in the quarter, and look at Wells again.
Wells making Edwards work, picking up full court.
It has been impressive to watch that young man as Kennard's player to begin his collegiate journey. 1 year at Sonoma State before he transferred to Washington State. Eventually got them into the dance for the first time for that school since 2008. What a rookie season it's been. That is big. Getting them charged up here in Grind City. Conley, little body bump. Boy, that is an awfully late whistle. It's on Kennard. There was a little bit of contact up high. And Mike Conley Jr. to the free throw line.
Momentum of the Grizzlies.
Mike Conley Jr. still the all-time point of what an impact he had not only in this franchise but this city for so many years. Desmond Bain crossing, missed it, and the rebound
Into the lead for the Timberwolves.
into the corner. That's McDaniels, a little bit too much. Boy, Jackson able to poke it away from Randall. Would have had an open layup. Here comes Kennard underneath. Wells. Kennard gets him reset into the corner. Jackson didn't have a lot of space. Pulls, and Reed the rebound. So Memphis in this game just 7 of 29 from 3. Alexander Walker now to Randall. Aldama is going to take his turn against Edwards. Edwards' eyes lighting up, wants to take him off the bounce. Excellent defense by Aldama, never left his feet. This is Bain, open floor, contact, he's going to shoot free throws.
Sells on that possession on the defensive end.
The time is always right to do what is right.
Game right now, Grizzlies, just the depth and kind of wearing you down. Taylor Jenkins using 10 guys over time. What kind of impact will that have as Edwards unable to make that layup?
Edwards everything but the finish that time. Aldama catch and shoot 3. Boy, hasn't had it today. And what's been a career year for him.
Had a couple bad misses from downtown.
He's 0 for 7 from the field. All 7 of his shots have come from 3. Ball knocked around the paint. Aldama. Wells transition 3. Back rim offensive rebound. Aldama. Now Morant knifes in. Aldama drop. There's the bench scoring. This second unit from Memphis as good as any reserve group in the league this season. Gobert, contact. Boy, Clark, a little bit too much on. Dillingham gets it back from Gobert. Shot clock at 5 as we play inside the 3-minute mark in the quarter. Dillingham, not a lot of space. He sticks it, nonetheless, fast.
Rob with the shifts, as they say.
That's the 650th made 3 for Minnesota this season. Morant, well, the artistry in his game, the shiftiness, Grant, just almost impossible.
Junior, Ja Morant, Bain, they're attacking off the bounce.
Going to pick up a lot of that playmaking slack at foot. And Morant hasn't been a great shooting game for him, but he's got 12 points, 7 assists. And he's done most of his damage at the free throw line. Here comes Edwards looking for more. It's an 8-point Minnesota lead as we come up on the final 2 minutes left in the quarter. Second meeting between these two teams, and Wells going to fire. Misses badly. Clark is there, and he's bumped. This will be. So Brandon, see what Clark has done. They double him up into the corner to Reed. He was sensational in the first half. And here from the NBA's reigning 6th man, and anyone could have in this country. As we welcome you back, final 90 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Ja Morant, step back, pull over Dillingham, missed it. Clark getting his hands dirty again, but he puts
a rebound. And almost a turnover on the inbounds play there. They are really picking up and pressuring Anthony Edwards here in this game.
Ja Morant now is 3 of 12 shooting, by the way. As Taylor Jenkins throwing all of these young bucks, taking their.
Well, that's what you want if you're Memphis. You want Gobert having to make reads and make plays, and that time made the wrong play.
So inside of a minute now left in the quarter. Minnesota trailed by as many as 11 in the first quarter before they built their double-digit lead. Pippen taking contact and able to put. So it's a 6-point game, 46 seconds left in the quarter. Pippen, this is going to be a reach-in foul.
Mid-range jump shot. Scottie Pippen Jr. showing his value.
Undrafted in 2022. It's his third year in the league. 6 games as a Laker before eventually.
So Isaiah misses that free throw.
Attacks to the paint.
Well, you just don't put so much. There's a nice little adjustment here in this game for Edwards.
Edwards got 29 points. 12 of them have come at the free throw line.
They showed a little zone right there, Minnesota.
On a 9-second different shot to game clock. Morant, the spin high, missed it. Edwards, terrific defense, and then the save. But then it's Kennard. Had a huge impact on that open look for Kennard. Minnesota will not get a